Hello, 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 my angels, my loves. Thank you for joining me today on my channel, Guided Leap of Faith. We're going to tap into the energy. First, let me say happy birthday to my Leos. Happy birthday. We are starting a new week. We are on our Tuesday, so I hope everyone's week is doing well. Okay. I know that a lot of you are on your healing journey right now from past loves, and I am feeling that perhaps the person that you were dealing with, if not you, collective, are feeling the energy of that pull from them. They are feeling regret, okay? You're also missing them because you're feeling that tug. You're dealing with, you know, some loss in your healing phase, and that's understandable. We are dealing with Mars right now, and so that is having effects on a lot of you depending on your sun sign or what sign you are in your astrological chart. Okay, if you know your astrological chart and how that's going to affect you. If not, look that up. You can go on Cafe Astrology to find that. Put in your one-on-one when I say that. Put in your birth time and date that you were born. Okay, so I am channeling a song right now. That song is Rather Be by Gillian. And what I feel like the energy is right now is that the person that you're no longer with is just exploring a lot of pain of lost love and unwillingness to move on. That person might be in a new relationship with someone new, and some of them might be with someone that they've known from their childhood, a past love, someone that they've gone back to. But this is the thing, like those who have entered into a new relationship at this point, they're just really missing you. Like they're missing their lost love. All right, they're reliving a lot of memories. They're crying over the loss of the relationship. This is someone who's reluctant to accept a new relationship that they may be in or accept entering a new relationship. They just rather be a fool for the ex-lover than believe in giving their heart to someone new, or they feel like their ex is the only one for them. Okay, they feel like they rather accept their ex with any flaws that they have. They just rather be with them than give their heart to someone new, venture into something new. Even if that new person is kind, loving, they miss their ex. They feel like that's the only person for them. All right, so I just want to go over some of the lyrics on Rather Be by Gideon. I'm sorry, if you know it. So in there it does talk about rather be a fool than to start with something new or something new. Crying hardly does it anymore. Can't drink away the pain anymore. Oh, I'd rather be a fool than believe in someone new. I'd rather be with you than the other half of someone who isn't half of you. Okay, so they don't want to be with somebody that doesn't even measure up, someone that doesn't make them feel the way you make them feel. No matter how nice, how kind, how smart, how independent that person is, even being with that person, they still feel that emptiness. They still feel like they're missing something because that person just doesn't do it for them the way that you do it for them. Okay, so it says, now I'm in this room wishing you would settle down or come around. I've been dancing to all the songs that you love all along, lost in the dark because you stole the sun. Oh, 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 tears are forming. When I see your face in my phone, I can't erase the memory. This is somebody who's really reminiscing about you. They're looking at photos of you that they have in their phone. For when I say that, they may be going on your social media, looking at you. They're looking at past videos, maybe old messages that you sent to them. Okay, this is somebody who is doing a lot of crying. They're listening to songs. They may telepathically be sending you songs too, thinking about you. This is somebody who's listening to different love songs on the radio and just reminiscing about times that you guys spent together. All right, they really just thinking about the times that you share, and they can't move on past it. It's really making them sad. They're feeling regretful. They're really feeling hurtful right now. This is somebody that I do believe that you're not in contact with, and this is why these memories 444, when I say that, are really affecting them the way that they do. Okay, it says, counting all the ways she ain't right for me. Take your mistakes over missing you always. Am I out of place? I'm here when I'm supposed to leave. Oh, I'm telling you, rather be a fool than believe in someone new. I'd rather be with you than the other half of someone who's not even half for you. And then that's basically the end of the song. So what they're saying is they're with this person, and all they can see is how this person that they're with, 515, is not you. No matter what this person say, it's not right. No matter what this person does, it's not right. This person just can't be you. And this person might be feeling it, this third party, this person who they're with, they may see that no matter what they do or what they how they bend their back to please this person's just not happy. The reason this person's not happy is because this person does not want to be there. They're trying to make this person be you, and this person's not you, not going to be you. And this person realizes that they're in love with you, and they're wasting this other person's time, and they're feeling like, and that's why they're asking, like, am I out of place? I'm here when I'm supposed to leave. Like, they know they need to leave this person. They know that they don't need to waste their time. They don't need to waste their energy. They don't need to play with their emotions and their feelings when they don't love this person, because they're in love with you. Okay, so let's get into the reading, and see, like, what's really going on. Like, what is this person going to do? Like, how are they going to respond? Is there going to be communication? Is there going to be reconciliation? Or how you feel about this person? All right, so spirit guides, tell me. Before we do, I know I head out with that long intro, but I do need to initiate my prayer. God, I come before you in gratitude today for the growth you have fostered in my spiritual life. I recognize this journey is your gift, not by my strength, but by your grace. Help me to remain humble and open to your leading, continuing to nurture the fruits of your spirit within me. May I use my growth to bless others and, and glorify you in all that I do. Sorry, I got dry, so somebody's really choked up, okay, about you, because now I feel like I can't speak. All right, thank you for being a constant guide and unfailing source of strength. In Jesus' name, amen. I ask that my ancestors, my spirit team, my God, our angel, protect me, my family, my friends, the collective, as we go on this spiritual journey. As I tap into the energy, I ask that you protect me, my God, our angel, from anyone that wishes any negative influence, any harm or ill will, or try to stop me from positivity influencing the collective. Okay, so spirit guys, what do we need to know about this person that's having a hard time letting go of the collective? All right, so we have walking away. So we have 27 out here. So this does go to a 9. All right, so this is something that's going to happen this year. This can be read two ways. Like, definitely you walked away from this person. Okay, you walked away, you're elevating, you're moving up in life, you made some changes, you let go of the past, you were spiritually led to release something that was, negatively impacting you, that was no longer a healthy relationship. All right, and also we can look at it like somebody is ready to let go of their past. All right, somebody's ready to move forward. They're ready to leave the past behind them to go towards love, and they might be spiritually guided to release old baggage, old relationships, negative way of thinking, negative patterns. Okay, someone from their past, because they're doing some healing at this moment. You've healed, they're healing. All right, someone's praying, somebody's realizing that they've had to get in alignment with themselves. All right, with the 51 I hear, this does go down to a 6, which talks about partnerships, which talk about choices. They are realizing that you are a healthy choice. They are realizing that you balance them out. All right, with this being a healer of the ages, this is somebody that had to heal some past wounds. All right, this is somebody who also could have had some addictions. They were emotionally unbalanced. All right, they had problems with their mental stability as well. This is somebody that could have had some codependency, that could have had some addictions, possibly to alcohol or to drugs. Somebody also could have had a I don't want to say, like, maybe they could have been bipolar or had some type of mental disorder, and it could be something basically too that they've had since childhood that may or may not have been diagnosed. Someone could have recently received some type of mental diagnosis, or receiving some type of therapy, or going to some type of treatment program. Okay, someone could be an earth sign or water sign, or it could be in a dynamic, a earth water sign dynamic that they're willing to walk away from, or that they're healing from, a partnership that they're healing from. Okay, but someone is definitely tapping into their spirituality. Someone is doing research. Someone might be. Okay, so someone might be working in with some black magic, or might be trying to manifest you as well. Okay, somebody might be burning incense. Um, Someone could be working on their their solar plexus. All right, so they might be working on their self-esteem, trying to build up the courage, trying to build up the ego, the confidence to be able to come towards you to speak how they feel. All right, somebody who felt like they were stuck in the situation. Someone that felt like that either their finances were tied up, they had too many responsibilities, either they were overthinking a situation, their family or friends were holding them back, or a relationship was holding them back. Maybe they were married, they were in a long-term relationship, they were codependent on someone. They just felt like socially their social economics were a problem. Maybe they felt like there was cultural difference, you just didn't fit in with them. All right, maybe family or friends didn't like you. Maybe they felt like they didn't measure up to you. Okay, they were envious of you in some way, or they just felt like whatever was holding them back. It could be overthinking, it could be family traditions, which I have to confirm, but it could just be like family patterns, something that they felt like they couldn't do. All right, they couldn't support you in some type of way, or they couldn't be the person. Maybe they felt like you were used to a certain lifestyle and they couldn't keep up with the lifestyle that you were used to. But either way, they could have released themselves at any time from whatever they felt was holding them back, but this person decided to stay tangled, and it was a mental blockage that held them back. This is a 23, so this does go down to a 5. So this is somebody that this does talk about, and spiritually this talks about grace and divine favor. Okay, so divine is working with this person and helping them to see that what they were dealing with, it was mental blockage. All right, and divine is trying to show grace on this person, but it also talks about internal and external conflict, so in changes that's going on in this person's life. So this person, it might have a lot of drama going on in their life right now. They're just experiencing conflicts within their family relationships, their friends, their environment. They're also dealing with the inner conflicts, again, going back to missing you, going back to feeling like they're in a situation that they're not happy in, their needs are not being met. Okay, we do also have the second chakra, which is the sacral chakra, which talks about emotion, sensuality. This is somebody that was very lustful, dealing out of lust, having very superficial relationships, that was jumping into situations because they were unhealed. Okay, they weren't getting into relationships based out of love, because it's somebody that more than likely had a closed heart. So they were just getting into relationships just to please them sexually, or either just to fulfill themselves temporarily for the moment. Something that they didn't want to put the work in to get their heart into something, because they were protecting themselves. With Archangel Ariel being out here, Ariel does talk about is a lion of God. So this is somebody that you use or you talk to when you want help with keeping negative energies away, demons away. All right, it helps you to look at a different perspective on life, to make positive changes in your life. So this is interesting that this comes in like how we started the story with somebody ready to walk away. Walk away from the past, walk away from negative influence, walk away to what's no longer serving now, because they're healing. They're trying to heal traumas, things they've gone through, patterns, addictions, medical issues, whatever the issue is, because they felt tied up, caught up in situations that they thought they couldn't get out of, but they were mental conflicts, internal conflicts that they needed to heal. And now they're trying to look at things from a new perspective. Okay, they're trying to let it go. They're trying to think positive, and get the courage to move on. All right, so let's do some clarifying. All right, so what is this person trying to walk away from? We do, from the song that I channeled earlier, this person possibly could be in a new relationship, and again, they feel like the person doesn't measure up to you. Yeah, they want to walk towards their happiness. All right, they feel like you are their joy, their happiness, your success. You're positive, you're outgoing, you bring out the best in them. You are their sunshine. All right, you are shedding light on, you did shed light on the things that were negative about them, the things that they needed to change in their life. You shed light on situations that needed growth, on areas that needed to be healed. All right, so you did that for them. What else, Spirit Guides, can you tell me? What else? Thank you. Yeah, this is a Nine of Cups. So this is somebody who held back giving love to you. This is somebody who was greedy, that was going into situations for material comfort. So they wanted love, they took love. This is somebody who, again, like I told you, was being very lustful earlier. This is somebody who had many relationships. They engaged a lot of superficial relationships because they were looking for love, but they were looking for love in all the wrong places, okay? Because this is somebody who was not satisfied. They needed self love. This is somebody who liked self love, all right? They were looking for emotional fulfillment. And they were looking for emotional fulfillment from multiple people. And they tried to emotionally fulfill themselves by material comfort. So, this is somebody who was trying to have possessions, possess a lot of material things, possess a lot of money. They felt like the more money they have, it would make them happy. They felt like the more items they bought, it would make them happy. There's somebody who probably bought name brand clothes, name brand items, wanted to buy a car. It just felt like the more they owned, it would make them happy, only to find out that that wasn't their happiness, okay? Those things didn't, in the end, didn't mean anything to them because they were not happy. And the reason they weren't happy is because they weren't healed. They had things they needed to address. This is somebody that now sees you as their partner, okay? They're missing you. They want to come to you. They see you as their equal. You balance them out. They love you. They want to offer you their cup of love, all right? They see harmony in you. Yeah, and they want things to be fair. With the Justice card out here, this is somebody being divinely guided to you. This is somebody that the divine, like I said, they're showing grace on them. This is somebody that wants to come in and balance things out. They want to apologize. They want to make things fair. They know that they didn't give to you properly. They know that they betrayed you, or either didn't give love to you, or held back in some type of way. So they now want to give you balance. They now want to tell you the truth. They now want to tell you what was going on with them. Open up to you. Share their love. Share their heart with you, okay? This is somebody, yes, exactly. They knew they held back. They held back their love. They held back their time. They held back their energy for whatever their personal reasons were. All right, this is somebody that might have had some financial instability, okay, that had a lot of responsibilities that they were dealing with. This is somebody that possibly earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We do have earth, water, and air out here, just so you know. This is somebody that was concerned more about their security of their future, securing their future, okay? Again, with the material comfort out here and holding back. This is somebody that could have also been, okay, just to put it out here, just somebody who could have been an opportunist, somebody who gave to relationships or went towards relationships thinking of what am I going to get out of it, not caring about the other person's needs, because this is somebody, the Four of Pentacles, is somebody who likes to be in control, somebody who sees things as their possessions. They see people as their possessions. They see items as their possessions. This is somebody who's very possessive, okay? They're possessive of you. They're possessive of relationships. They're just possessive of everything. They're stingy. This is an stingy person. This could be a Taurus, because Taurus are very possessive people, all right? And they're stubborn, all right? So this is somebody who definitely wanted to conserve. What else do we have out here? So this is somebody that's now doing some introspection. They're taking a look at how they held back from you. And they're regretting that holding back from you, because it did cause them to lose you. And now they're feeling regretful of that, because now they're in a situation where you're no longer in their life. There's no communication. They can't see you. They want to come towards you. They only have nothing left but just memories of you. And they hate that, okay? They're hating that they can't communicate with you at this time. And they miss that. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna close something up right quick. Okay, so what else? All right, so tell me, second chakra, Archangel. What is there in second chakra? All right, so somebody is, okay, with second chakra, clarifying second chakra, Archangel. I told you that this is somebody who's trying to look at things from a more positive, that's trying to make positive change in their life, okay? Currently in this year, they're trying to make positive changes, look at things from another perspective. So this is somebody that is surrendering. They're surrendering to the divine. They're giving up, okay? They're tired of being overwhelmed. Just somebody who is overwhelmed with responsibilities, obligations, with people, with life. All right, they feel defeated. They lack courage. They're ready to just give up. Give up their way of life, give up their lifestyle, give up possibly the job that they're in, they no longer like, they're not happy with. The people that they with, they're having conflict with them. They feel like they're defending themselves. They don't want to be bothered. The relationship they're in, they're ready to give that up. This is somebody that just want to be left alone because their mind is on you all the time, okay? This is somebody who wants to give up and come to you and surrender to you, all right, and just tell you, I give up, you win, whatever you want, I'm willing to do whatever you say, I just want to be back with you. What can I do to make it right? I just want you back in my life. And you are willing, because you're coming up here as the Queen of Swords, so you are willing to hear this person out. You're willing to entertain the conversation, all right, but you are going to use your discernment to determine if what this person's saying is truthful, if they have changed, okay. You're willing to see if you can trust them again, if you can give them another chance, if you want reconciliation, if you can be friends, all right, if this person is just playing mental games or if they're serious, all right. But you will use, not only use your discernment, but you are willing to cut them off at the first sign of trouble, okay? Because you do have your sword drawn. So that means that at the first sign of insecurity, at the first sign of deceit, betrayal, the first sign of mental manipulation, you're going to cut this person right off. That's it. No room for games. You're not playing. You're dead serious, and they're not going to get away with shit, okay? So that's where you are with that. So what's going on in this person's environment? Like what conflict? We talk about conflict. What type of conflict is going on with this person at this time? What is it? Oh wait, I'm on the wrong cards. Hold on, guys. That's the secrets. What conflict here, guys? What's the conflict that's going on in this person's? All right, thank you. All right, yeah, this cheating. This person is still talking to other people, all right. They are with someone, but they're not faithful to this person. They're not loyal, okay. This person's still having hookups with the red lipstick thing out here. This is somebody who is passionately thinking about you. They are just in a relationship based on lust itself, okay. This is somebody also that you left a mark, a stain on their heart with the red lipstick stain. So you definitely left a stain on their heart, an imprint that cannot be removed, okay, that they can't get past, all right. Yeah, and they know they messed up. See, knowing they fucked up, they're depressed, they're regretful, they know they messed up, they feel like they can't come back from it. This is somebody who's doing a lot of thinking at night. This could be somebody who possibly is going outside, sitting on the porch at night, sitting, thinking, sitting in a car, going for a ride. This is somebody who can't sleep at night. They're just trying to get out, be in the night air, all right? This is somebody that might be doing drugs, smoking, vaping, popping pills, all right? Doing some type of drugs to cope with the fact that they mess things up with you, all right, by being lustful, for being in their ways, for holding back, all right. This is somebody who's now involved with a bugaboo, somebody who's aggravating them, and this person might not be aggravating them intentionally, or this is just somebody who's just trying to possibly just go out of their way to try to please them, but your person just does not want to be bothered because they're just not happy there, because that's just not who they want to be with, all right. Your person feel like they just want to get away, get a room, just to get a break from them, just to clear their mind, all right, because they're thinking about you. They're not happy. They know that they're wasting this person's time. They know they're wasting this person's energy, but they don't really want to hurt this person and let them know, because again, this person, I feel like this person that they're with is a good person, has a good heart. They're just not you, and your person just is not in love with them, all right. Police coming out here. So there is, again, your person is dealing with some type of conflict, internal, external. So with this coming out, it does not necessarily mean that police are going to get involved, although for some it may be some type of conflict that goes on with that, because this person could actually get caught up cheating, busted for an affair. All right, that's for a few, but this is like some type of authority. Okay, somebody wants to come towards you, maybe tell you something, serve you some news, give you information. This is something traveling, somebody traveling your way with some important, with an emergency, emergency information, or they may have an emergency in their life. They may want to alert you. This could be spirit trying to alert you of something that's coming your way. All right, or it could be somebody having some legal problems, or somebody could get pulled over or have a run-in with the law itself. But definitely this is an alert. All right, so it's a warning. So somebody might want to come in and warn you about something. But let's just clarify, what is the police, spirit guys? Tell me more about police out here. You know, we have the King of Swords. It's funny now. Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords, which I told you somebody wants to come to you. You're willing to hear them out. And now we have the King of Swords. So we have a whole pair out here. Okay, so yes, what you have coming towards you, what the police clarifying, is this King of Swords. So your mate, your partner who feels like you're their equal, could be a soulmate for some, could be a twin flame, is coming towards you. So spirit guides or somebody wants to warn you that this person is coming towards you. Okay, their sword is up as well, so they're not only coming towards you, but they're guarded as they're coming towards you. So this person, when it's a warning for you, because you're not going to expect this person, so they might just pop up on you, just come unannounced. Could be at night, could be early in the morning. I don't feel like it's a phone call. I feel like they're going to just, it's going to be a pop-up visit. But this is somebody, it's going to be like a spur of the moment visit that you're going to have, and this person is going to be guarded. So you guys might have some type of conflict. It might be words exchanged between the two of you, because this is going to be somebody that's in their feelings, and they're going to be driven by passion when they come towards you. All right, they're going to be a little bit objective in what they're saying. So this is somebody who's going to make that spur of the moment. They can't take it no more because they're dealing with so much regret, the loss, they're feeling like they're missing you. They can't take it. They're in a situation they don't want to be in. They think about you morning, noon, at night. You're constantly on their mind. They can't sleep. They're doing drugs. They're trying to cope. They're unhappy. They feel guilty. They know they messed up. They're in their head. They're blaming themselves. They don't want you to move on. And they're just going to reach a point where they're going to just be like, F it. I got to go. I got to see. I got to say something. I don't even know if this person in a relationship. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if they're home alone. I don't care. I'm going to the house. I'm knocking on the door. I'm just going to say what I got to say. And they're just going to blurt out what they're going to say. They're going to question you. Their tone might be a little rough, okay? And that's just because this person does not really know how to express their emotions. They really don't know how to express themselves in a passionate way. They're just going to say what they need to say because they're in their feelings at that moment, and they need to say something to you because their life is miserable, okay? So that's your warning. This person is coming your way because they're taking a leap of faith. They're just taking a leap of faith to come your way, a spontaneous move to just take a chance and hope that you don't reject them. All right, so that's on that. What else, spirit guides? Yeah, see, they're coming in to fight for what they want, and that's you. They're coming to fight for the one that they love, and they're claiming what's theirs, and they feel like you're theirs. All right, so that's a clarification on that. All right, so what does this person want to say? What are they objectively want to say to my collective that might upset my collective? Like, what's going on? What is this person, spirit guys, tell me? Like, what do they want to say that might offend or object? Yeah, okay, so I told you with this King of Swords and police, this warning, it is going to be chaotic. You have chaos coming out here. There are going to be words exchanged, and the reason it's going to be words exchanged is because of how this person is going to approach you, okay? Because they're upset that you walked away. They're upset that you haven't returned. They're upset that you had this type of effect on their life because no one has ever affected them the way that you have. They can't move on. They can't let you go. So because they have so much upheaval in their life, you have this effect on them. They don't know how to react. This is somebody who's used, with the King of Swords, this is somebody who's used to being in control, an authority figure, all right? Somebody who is a dominant, like an alpha male. And the fact that you can affect this person like this is somebody who's used to being a player, going out there and breaking hearts. And like, you have this person's heart in your hands and they can't believe it. Their friends can't believe it. People around them, they think you have a love spell or something on them. They just can't believe that you're affecting this man or this woman in this type of way, okay? And that's what's causing so much chaos and upheaval. So this conversation, like I said, but you're ready, like you're armed, because you're in your Queen of Swords. So you're armed, you're ready. All right, you got a lot of haters though. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's a lot of people hating. They hating the fact that this man want or this woman want to come back to you. They hating the fact that you have the heart. They hating the fact that this person want to make changes in their life, to straighten up, to go right, change their behaviors, change their ways, all right? Get their life together. They're hating the fact, all right? So they're going to hate on you. You definitely got third parties hating, but also this is letting me know too that they've been dealing with a lot of karmics, but this person has learned their lesson about dealing with this karmics. But this person now knows that dealing with this karmics has cost them you. And they know that if to continue to deal with karmics will mean that they don't have you in their life. And they're willing to let that go, okay? Because they want you. And they know they can't have you in these karmics. So this person, if they're married, is looking at getting a divorce. They're looking at separating themselves from people. If they're doing business with someone, legal or illegal, they're looking at separating themselves from that, cutting ties. This is somebody that's looking at placing boundaries with people. Maybe if they have children, they're getting paperwork in order to set up some type of maybe child support if that's what's needed, visitation if that's what's needed. If somebody's living with someone, they're looking at maybe breaking a lease, getting a new place to stay, whatever they need to do, okay? But also with legal, this is like justice. So I look at somebody ready to balance the scales between the two of you, bring some type of balance into your relationship, all right? And with this being a court card, I look like this is being some type of divine intervention, like the universe is stepping in to balance things out, okay, to bring balance to this whole relationship, to settle like a tower moment, to set things back on an even keel. All right, so somebody definitely is hiding their hand. They were hiding behind a mask. They didn't show you their authentic self. They were concealing something. I also feel like there's somebody around your person that is hiding and concealing something from your person, that they're being deceptive, but they're watching you. I feel like somebody is definitely watching you. Possibly the person that they're involved with is watching you, and that's why this person's dealing with so much stuff, because they know that your person is interested in you, and they may be watching your person watch you or keeping an eye on you to see if the person is coming back to you, because they're worried. They're worried that person is going to leave them. They're worried because they know your person's on the edge. They know that your person's in their feelings. They know your person feels overwhelmed, okay? Your person definitely is in their head, daydreaming about you. They have hopes and dreams of getting away with you, relaxing with you, spending time with you, okay? Your person just was a narcissist, all right? They were a narcissist. They just thought everything revolved around them. And I think it's because they dealt with people who made them feel that way. People who built them up into believing that they can have what they want. But people who probably catered to them, all right, gave them what they wanted because maybe some type of stance that they had in their community, the image that, the profile that they gave, or how they portrayed themselves, okay? Maybe your person had a little bit of money and people flocked to them to use them. Maybe people kissed their ass to get what they wanted, and maybe they made your person feel like, you know, hey, you can have what you want as long as you throw a little cash. There are people out here like that, but your person really is fragile, okay? They're fragile right now because they're worried and in their emotions about you. All right, but they were clinging to their old ways of how they did things in the past, clinging to old people, old environments, dead in relationships, and it blew up in their face. All right, they couldn't do that with you because you're not like what they're used to. You're different, and they acted around and found out. All right, it was a whole 5-foot moment. Your person did have a drug problem. or either dealing with people with drug problems. I really feel like your person, because we have drugs out here twice, they're either popping pills, overdosing in weed, alcohol, they were doing something, but your person had some type of addictions, whether it was sexual addictions, drug addictions, food addictions, alcohol addictions, addicted to lying, addicted to a lifestyle that they couldn't let go, addicted to money, making money, legally, illegally, drama, toxicity. They had addictions, okay? They had the need to be in control. They wanted to control your life. They wanted to be in control. They wanted to control people around them. All right. They wanted people to do what they said do. All right. They didn't know how to be reasonable, not take your feelings into consideration, be willing to compromise. This is somebody that stood in their own way. Okay. But now they want to make healthy choices. They want to come in, balance things, do what's right. All right. They want to spend in moderation. They want to spend their time equally. So if this was somebody who worked a lot, they just always was too busy, or at least they claimed they were always too busy, but they had time for things they wanted. This is somebody that now want to equally divide their time. Make sure they're giving time to you, giving time to the relationship, and then giving time to whatever else they need to. Okay, so they want to, spend moderately with their time. All right, this is somebody that wants to protect the relationship, protect you from people. Somebody who understanding now that home is not everywhere. And that they feel at home with you. Okay, this is somebody that knows that you are their emotional strength. All right, they see you as being fertile. All right, they want to stay on your path. This is somebody who might be hanging out with a friend or trusting a friend that they can talk to, or tell how they really feel about you. Somebody is encouraging them actually to come towards you, to do the right thing. All right. They have one friend. You have haters, let's be clear, but they do have one friend that think that you were a positive influence on them, that did see a difference in them when you were around, that might be encouraging them to get their life right, to settle down, to maybe come towards you, to maybe say how they feel. Okay. And this is who they're talking to. This is who they're hanging out with, somebody they feel comfortable with. All right. So they want to come in. They want to come in and just speak their piece. All right. They don't know yet if you're going to reject them. How are you going to take them? If you're going to see that they change, they don't know how you're going to blend in with their friends and family. If you're going to fit in, okay, or if you're going to stand out. They're not sure yet how you fit with their environment. All right. They do know that they could be childish. They do know they could play a lot of games. All right. They knew they played a lot of games with you. It was a lot of back and forth. All right. Going back and forth between people. Maybe going back and forth with somebody from their childhood. All right. But they do see you as being playful. You might have a child with this person. This person could have had a child outside on you. All right. This is somebody that was just repeating a lot of cycles in their life. And because they were childish, they kept repeating cycles. All right. Making, bad decisions. And this is what got them caught up. So what did this person, why now? Why now? Yeah, this person feel like luck is on their side. They feel like now is the time to move. They're feeling lucky right now. They feel like the time is right. Also, with this being a ladybug out here, pay attention to insects around you. Ladybugs are good luck. They are spiritual bugs. They are signs of change. All right. Hard shells with the red and black out there. Red is passion. Black sometimes is negativity. You need to do balance your light and your dark side. Okay. Ladybugs can be assigned to a wealth coming in, an increase in money. So you might have some financial money coming in. Lucky is on your side right now. You might have new opportunities also in career, or doors opening for you with a new job. But they do feel like the time is right for them to come towards you now. Okay. They know that it might be some challenges with coming towards you because of everything they have going on. They do know they need to do some inner healing. All right. They are willing to to do that. And it might be a challenge with even communicating with you. All right, they do want you to compromise. They do want you guys to work it out. They do know that it might be some back and forth. Again, we did have the King and Queen of Swords, so there is going to be some challenges with that communication, you guys. And it might be a little rough patch. It may take some while to be able to have some balance in you guys' communication, because you might want to say some things because you don't like what they did to you, and you're going to voice that. They're going to voice some things, so you guys might need to be able to get past some of those communication hurdles. All right, if you decide that you want to try to work things out or be friends or whatever you want to do, that's on you. You can listen to, use your discernment, listen to your intuition. All right, what do they want to communicate? They want to cut ties with the past. All right, they want to come out of silent treatment with you. They want to speak. They want to stop this pattern of behavior that they've been doing. They're tired of running. All right, from the fear of intimacy. They're tired of running away. All right, they're ready to face whatever they need to face with you. I told you, I think they have a friend encouraging them to do this, encouraging them to stop running. All right, they feel like they were codependent. They did have some addictions. All right, they do realize that they were being possessive and controlling. They do know that there was an emotional block. They do want to communicate to you that they were emotionally blocked. All right, they do need time to heal. They need time to work on some of the things they have going on in their life. It's going to take a little bit of time. They are trying to progress forward. They are trying to get their life together. They are working on these things, but it's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen overnight that you guys can heal things between the two of you and even communicate properly. All right, but they are going to chase you because they do want you back, and they are, whatever it takes, they're willing to do. All right, because they are afraid that you are going to leave them. You are going to abandon them. They are kind of codependent on your energy. So watch that, because they could suffocate you and pull you down. Don't allow that to happen. All right, some things are going to come to light about what's been going on with this person. You might find some things out too that you did not know that this person did behind your back when you guys were together, which also could lead to this argument that you have that spirit is warning you. Okay, but this is the stuff that's going to help you evolve. It's going to help you grow, might help you both grow and to evolve this relationship to a higher phase, or either help you to release this person and move on. So one of the things going to happen, you guys are either going to evolve together, start new, reconcile, let the past be the past, or what you find out is going to help you heal and just release this person for good and move on with your life. Okay, but it's a conversation that needs to happen. All right, because it's potent to your evolution and your growth. All right, so just have courage. You're being asked to have courage. Don't hide. Have the conversation. Don't fear it. Allow yourself to be vulnerable. It is going to stimulate some growth within you. Okay. With dark reflection out here, a lot of truth is going to come out. All right, it's going to allow you, it's going to allow for liberation for you. When you look back at it, in time, you're going to see the lessons that you learned from this. Okay, and that's what's going to empower your rebirth. That's what's going to trigger you to the new you. Okay, that's what's helping you become a better person, a new version of yourself. You're no longer that old person. You've been through some things, but you're actually going to grow. Even from where you are now, if you look back, you're not the person you were last year. And after this conversation, after things come out, you're going to grow even more. And when you look back next year, you're going to see a whole new growth within yourself, okay? Yeah, this person is craving you. They're craving you sexually, definitely. They want to keep a promise to you. All right, they feel like they're bound by the consequences of their actions right now, and they're just trying to deal with that. They're just trying to find some inner peace. They're just trying to accept things the way they are. So let's get an angel message for you so we can wrap this up. Like, we do know that they're alerting you that this person's coming, so you are warned that you're going to have a pop-up, okay? So might get a time card, you guys. What do the angels want to say? Angels, what do you want to tell my spirit? Thank you, my collective. Romance. This person does want to come in and romantically, like I told you, they're craving you. So they do want to have a romantic moment with you. They are passionate for you. They want the intimacy with you. Romance. Okay, so romance does not always mean sex, okay? So what this person wants is they just want that closeness with you, that intimacy, the holding, the touching, the caressing. They just want to feel your energy. They just miss you. They just miss your touch, the feel of your hand, the holding hands. Like they might want to court you, okay? Just a gentle kiss here or there. They do want to birth a new beginning with you. They just want to love you. They just want to take their time to get to know you. Okay, that's what it is. So when we see romance, like you just inspire something in this person. Okay, it's a flame that you light within this person. So what is the angel oracle that the collector should be looking out for? So we have three. Okay, so you are a Empress, you are nurturing, you are fertility. All right, again, there is going to be somebody coming to you. 3 is heartbreak, so someone is heartbroken. Someone is trying to grow. Someone is in a lot of emotional pain about you. All right, and somebody does want to collaborate with you. Like I said, they want to come back. All right, if you see 111, all right, this is alignment. So your thoughts are manifesting rapidly. Trust in divine guidance and stay focused on your goals. So stay focused, even if this person comes back towards you, okay? Even if they want to spend time with you, even if you're willing to entertain them and allow them a spot in your life, continue to stay focused on what your goals are. Don't allow them to distract you, okay, from accomplishing what you have. Like, if whatever you're doing, whatever you're putting your time and energy in, continue to do that. If you want to make some time aside for them, do that, but don't allow them to distract you from what you're doing. Okay, put yourself first. Continue with your self-love. Continue your manifesting. Continue doing what you're doing. Okay. If you see 543, that is clarity. Trust yourself and the universe to make the necessary changes to achieve your goals. Soon you'll gain clarity about your life purpose. See, that's what I'm talking about. Stay in alignment. Don't let someone distract you from what you're doing, all right? Because somebody might come in, they may be unhealed, they might just be temptation. Keep that in mind too. Sometimes the past comes back to test you to see if you've truly healed, if you learned the lesson. Sometimes they're trying to block you from a blessing that the universe has that's coming in for you. So use your discernment, listen to your intuition, all right? Stay focused on what your goals are. So continue doing what you're doing, all right? If they're for you, you'll know, you'll get a sign. Listen to your discernment. And the last one is 654, simplification. Simplify your life and focus on what truly matters. Declutter your mind and surroundings for greater clarity and effectiveness. All right, so don't allow yourself to get overwhelmed. Don't overthink things. If you do feel like you have a lot going on, please, please, please don't make any sound judgments. Don't commit to nothing when you have a lot going on, because you might make the wrong decision. Okay, simplify. Take your time. Don't let anyone rush you to make a decision. If somebody demands an answer and then you tell them you need time to think and they feel like they need to know now, well, then the answer is no. It's as simple, or automatically it's a no. Because if they can't be patient, if they can't wait to give you your time to think about what's in your best interest, then that means that person's only thinking about their interest. They're being selfish, okay? So then it's automatically a no, okay? That's it, point blank simple. So simplify, take your time, think about things, use your discernment, pray on it, ask your angels about it, declutter yourself, have clarity, be clear in your decisions. Don't let a person make decisions for you. Make your own decisions, because you're accountable for your actions always, okay? Because at the end of the day, when the chips fall, they're going to fall on you, not them. You're going to have to pay the price for your decisions, not them. So be clear on your choices and your decisions, all right? I hope this reading resonated with you. Somebody is coming back towards you. They're missing you. They're longing for you. They realize their mistake. They're not happy where they are. If it did resonate, like, share, comment. I read all comments. And until then, have a great day.